Hi guys, just coming on to show you quickly how I do my border. This is the first round of the border on my log cabin square blanket. I've got a smaller one to demonstrate on because this one's obviously quite large. I won't be able to show you the whole thing. Also, because I'm using the navy, it's really hard to see on the camera, so I think it looks more black really. So what I've got a small corner to corner square so that I can just demonstrate it. I've got my 5mm hook and I've got some grey yarn, which is a bit easier to see. So I'm going to do my little slip knot. What I'm doing for the border is I'm doing a corner to corner row first. Then I'm going to do a double crochet border all the way around, and then I'm going to do a crab stitch going the other way because I love crab stitch. It's pretty much my favourite way of finishing off a blanket in the world. So here we go. I'm going to start down here. So I'm going to chain 3 on my of the yarn on my hook, 1, 2, 3, and I'm just going to slip stitch into the corner where I'm starting my border from. If you can hear the kids, I'm sorry. They are obviously with me. We're still in lockdown. It's a nice sunny day here, so they're playing out in the garden and making the most of the sunshine. Okay, so I've chained 3 and I've slip stitched into the corner. I've chained 3 again, and I'm going to slip stitch between the clusters here. Oop, I do it like this. So I go through the gap, yarn around my hook and pull it through. So there we go. So I'm going to do 3 trebles into each of these stitches on here. My first initial 3 chains. So 1. I think Olivia's just hurt her foot. She's just run up and gone. Probably stubbed her toe or something. 1, 2. Trying to make sure I keep this in the line of the camera. And 3. I hope it's sunny like it is here for you guys. It's roasty toasty, honestly. We are scorchio. Okay, so that is my first little cluster. I'm now going to chain 3 and I'm going to slip stitch it back over here. So 1, 2, 3, back in the gap and pull it through. So I've attached that really nice and securely onto my original square. I'm going to chain 3 again, 2 and 3, and I'm going to slip stitch between the clusters, between the orange and the blue this time. And I'm going to do 3 trebles around the bar that I created just a second ago. So I'm now creating another cluster. 1, 2, and 3. You can see how it's going. I've got these corner to corner clusters just going up like a nice little ladder. I'm going to chain 3 again. 1, 2 and 3. Slip stitch back between the orange and the blue again. So it's securing that cluster to your main piece of work. 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to slip stitch between the 2 orange ones this time. There we go. And I'm going to do 3 trebles down here again. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing again. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, slip stitch between those orange stitches so that it's nice and attached. Chain 3 to go up to the top of the corner. 3, and I'm going to attach here. It just keeps it really nice and securely when it's slip stitched through. I don't know how else you do it, to be honest, but this is what I'm doing. So I'm going to create another cluster, 3 trebles under that bar. 1, 2 and 3. Okay, so now I'm going to create the corner. I'm going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. I mean, it's just the same as a normal corner to corner cluster, to be honest. You've always got that kind of 6 number, haven't you, to then create your 3 trebles across. So normally you go across, you slip stitch up 3 and then create 3 to make your cluster. I'm just doing the chain 3 and then attaching it in. I don't want to slip stitch up the side of these. I think it looks nicer like this. So I've chained 3 again, and I'm going to slip stitch into the corner. And I'm going to chain 3, 2, 3, and create another cluster. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so here's our corner. Now I'm going to slip stitch back up here, and then I'm going to do 3 chains across and slip stitch it in and start the process again of coming up this way. So I'm going to turn my work. I always work into the back of it when I'm doing slip stitches like this. So 1, 2, and 3. Now, when you're slip stitching up side, like I said before, you want to slip stitch into 3. Some people go into each of the 3 stitches. I always do 2 stitches and then where my gappy turning chain is, because I just think it's nicer. That's what I like to do. So now I'm going to chain 3, and then I'm going to be slip stitching it back in here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Slip stitch it in here. Okay, so that's nice and attached. And now I'm going to turn it back again, the way I was before, so that I'm then working at this side. So I'm turning it back. So I'm working with my work on the right of it and building my border on the left. So I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to create my treble again. So I've got my little gap, look, that I can, my bar that I can do my trebles round. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you can see that has created a nice point down there. It's got a lovely corner. I'm going to keep going just so that you can see another one. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to slip stitch between my clusters. 3 trebles around the bar. 1, 2. I'm hoping this video is not going to be too dark because it's so sunny. It's actually quite hard to get the lighting right. And I don't have any light boxes or anything. This is just me on my phone. Hello, darling. Can you come out of the light for me, Poppet? Amelia's come to see what we're doing. She's got her baby next to me, haven't you, darling? Do you want to show them your baby? If we put it down here, they'll be able to see. Look. Bingo. Hello. In a beautiful knitted outfit that your Besta made, isn't it? Oh, God, there goes the camera. Right, okay, you have that again. This is because I'm on the coffee table. You see, everyone can reach me. Okay, so I've done 3 trebles there. I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to bring it back in.
No, baby.
And chain 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. Livy Poppet, can you come out of my light, darling? Thank you, darling. They all just want to see, even though there's nothing exciting going on. Slip stitching between the darker blue this time.
Mom,
1, 2, and 3.
Mom, can I have them more, please?
Drink that one first, and then I'll get you some more. Okay, so I'm going to come up to the corner, and then I think I'm going to have to go and get Amelia a drink. Super exciting stuff. I'm going to try out the pause feature on my filming. Okay, I've slip stitched through. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 2 seconds, Mealy. Right, okay, so I'm going to slip stitch into the corner up here. And then I'm just going to press pause for a second and hope that it works. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm back. I'm hoping that has worked and not just like listened to me or just had nothing going on. Right, okay. I'm up to the corner. I'm going to do 3 trebles back in this space. Be super duper careful there, Olivia. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so you get the general gist of it. I'm going to chain 3 back into the corner and chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. Into the corner where I slip stitched before. And I'm going to chain 3 again. 1, 2, 3. 3 more trebles and under that bar. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so now I'm back up at this top bit. I'm going to slip stitch across, working into the back of it because that's what I find easier. I'm going to turn my work, slip stitch into the back. 1, 2, and 3. Always 3 slip stitches, not 4, otherwise you're going to end up making it look a bit bigger. I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to slip stitch it back in here. Here we go. There's that bit. Then I turn my work again. There is a lot of flipping about on this bit, but it's only on the corners, so the rest of it's really nice and straightforward. I'm going to chain 3. Olivia, do you have to make that noise when I'm doing this? Nobody wants to hear you slurping your drink. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to slip stitch back in, and you will see, once we've done these trebles. Oh. Okay, and then I'm going to do my trebles underneath the bar again. And you'll see it makes a lovely corner. 1, 2, 3. That clicking you can hear, clip-clopping, is not another woman in the house. It's not Mark being a transvestite either. It's Sophie, who is obsessed with my heels at the moment. Okay, so you can see there that I have got 2 really nice corners, 3 nice corners if you count the first one, but you can see it makes a really nice straight border around it. It's easy to do, looks fabulous. I'm going to carry on doing this, and then when I get to the next bit I will show you how I do the double crochet round, so that will be the next video. I'll see you soon, guys. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm like a proper YouTuber now. Yeah.